A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. This is a very motivated squad. Coming in here against a Big Ten team, these guys have a lot to prove. He said, we're not intimidated in an environment like this, and I expect our players to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Dukes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Hopkins. Makes a move. He's on the loose. He'll be out of bounds at the 44-yard line, but the big return has them in striking distance already. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Shepard. Let's take a big picture program perspective on Rutgers. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
JKS. Left side is Shepard. There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people...
Caught, and he's got enough space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. All that baby in and then strolled into exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for the edge. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
3rd and long coming up. Cuts it upfield. It's Shepard. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli Way off target there.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Pushes ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Drops back on 1st down. The screen, he can go. Turns it on at midfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Dukes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Here we go, ready.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
It's a draw. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Might as well run him again. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Sangopolitelli. Out wide left, it's Shepard. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the delay, it's Shepard. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Motion from the wideout. Throwing Sangapovatelli. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Second and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Touré. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Shepard. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The option, the keeper, all over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the tight end. Second down to the air. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find the rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. JKS flips it out to the back. Across the 45. Turning it on. The 20. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback, to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the ECU Pirates.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Coleman. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
Right to the 8. Level. Move. Booster. Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You see more and more of this with big wide receivers out wide now. I'm trying to find a way to give them touches and try to give them those 50-50 balls. And nice job by the DB making the play over the wide receiver.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go.
The run inside. It's Shepard.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment.
Ready, go.
They'll ride him again. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
At the 50. 4th down coming up.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Looking downfield, it's Evans. Rush is on. Left side is Hill. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Dukes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And his throw is incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. It'll be a draw. Makes a man miss. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down into the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's 4th down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it and he has to have it. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't complete the long throw and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sangapolatelli trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab on the left side. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the route is on.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Deep in the end zone, it's Scott. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Evans. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. Throwing, Sangapovatelli. Turns up, it's Shepard. Got room at the 35. There he goes down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rutgers!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Evans. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
Like 18.
Tight end now in motion. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Extending the play. He's going to fire to the left. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Well, Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. JKS. Out wide left, it's Wilson. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Got the quick completion. He's past the 30. Flying down the left side. Past the 30. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hopkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Handoff again. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Keeps it moving. It's Shepard. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Jaron Chiave Sangopolitelli caught in the backfield. It's Shepard. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Sargopolitelli powers through the defender. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll run him again.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Defense in press coverage. Back to throw, it's Evans. Look out! They get to him as he throws.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for blockers. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's piled up 82 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And the Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. On the run, it's Shepard. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.